You make the minimum payment. The balance barely moves. Next month, same thing. It feels like you're doing everything right, but the number never goes down. That's not a coincidence. That's by design.
I'm paying off $11,400 in credit card debt on a $38,000 salary. 4 cards, real numbers, no shortcuts. I document every payment, every setback, every dollar, publicly, so you can see what this actually looks like. If you're new here, that's the situation. If you've been following along, I just sent month 2's payment on Capital One, and the balance is now $282.54. One more month and that card is gone. But today, I want to step back from my numbers and talk about something that's costing you money right now, possibly thousands if you're only making minimum payments.
Here's what a credit card minimum payment actually is. Most issuers calculate it as either a flat fee, usually $25, or 2% of your current balance, whichever is higher. Sometimes they add that month's interest and fees on top. The result, your minimum payment is always the smallest amount they're legally allowed to accept. It's not designed to get you out of debt. It's designed to keep you in debt as long as possible. Let's run the numbers on a real example.
Take a $1,500 balance at 22% APR. That's close to what I'm dealing with on Capital One. If you pay only the minimum, starting around $30 and dropping every month as your balance drops, here's what happens. It takes you 247 months to pay it off. That's 20 years and 7 months. You pay nearly $5,000 in interest on top of the $1,500 you actually owed. Total out-of-pocket over $6,400. And that's assuming you never use the card again. Here's why. Month 1, you pay $30. $27.50 of that is interest. $2.50 actually reduces your balance. $250 on a $1,500 debt. And next month, because your balance dropped slightly, your minimum drops slightly too, which means even less goes to principal. The trap compounds itself.
Now, watch what happens when you pay a fixed amount instead. Same $1,500 balance, same 22% APR. You pay $65 every month. Fixed. That's about twice the minimum. Payoff? 31 months, 2 years and 7 months. Interest paid? $468. You save 18 years and $4,400 in interest. If you pay $100 per month, still well under 10% of the balance, you're done in 18 months. Interest? $270. Total savings versus minimum only? 19 years and $4,600. The math is not subtle. The difference between paying the minimum and picking a fixed number is measured in decades and thousands of dollars.
Here's the pattern you need to understand. Minimum payments are designed to shrink. As your balance drops, your minimum drops, which means even less goes to principal, which means the balance drops even slower. It's self-perpetuating. Credit card companies make money on the spread between what they borrow at and what you pay in interest. Your minimum payment is profitable for them. A fixed, higher payment is profitable for you. The difference between someone who gets out of debt in 18 months and someone who spends 20 years paying it off is often not income. It's payment strategy. Both people have the same balance, the same rate. One person picked a fixed number and held it. The other let the bank set the number for them every month.
The takeaway is simple. Pick a fixed monthly payment and don't let it drop. It doesn't have to be dramatic. On a $1,500 balance at 22%, going from $30 minimum to $65 fixed saves you 18 years and $4,400. That's the difference between 2 decisions made in the same 5 minutes. For my Capital One card, the one I'm actively paying down, I chose $365 per month on an $890 balance, not the minimum of around $20. $365. The card closes next month. Whatever your balance is, open a debt payoff calculator, put in your current rate, and find the number that gets you out in 12 to 18 months. Then ignore whatever minimum the bank sends you. That number exists to serve them. Pick a number that serves you.
If you want to see how this plays out on my Capital One card in real time, month 2 is already up and month 3 drops in 2 weeks. Both are linked in the description. If you're carrying a CareCredit balance, I have a video coming on exactly what happens if you miss the promotional period deadline. The math on that one is ugly. That's coming July 15th. Drop your current minimum payment in the comments, just the dollar amount. I'll calculate what you're actually paying in interest versus principal. Real numbers, no judgment. I'll see you in 2 weeks when Capital One hits 0.